I can hear you.
I'm not asking you.
Well, I'm answering anyway, regardless. I can hear you.
That's really weird. Bob, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, I don't know why Chad always continues to ask all these questions.
Hey there, it's Bob, the voice from the box on Gaming Morning Show. Before this video, please subscribe to our channel. Every time you do, I get one more air hole for my box, so it really is appreciated. Oh, and please like and comment because we know asking helps you remember and helps us please the algorithmic being inside the computer. Thank you.
Having some issues with the guest. That's kind of silly. I don't know. Can you hear us? I don't know what's going on. It's strange. What's happening?
Who can hear? Can chat hear us?
I don't know.
I can hear you.
I'm not asking you.
Well, I'm answering anyway, regardless. I can hear you.
That's really weird. Bob, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, I don't know why Chad always continues to ask all these questions.
Did I nick him with the sword?
You were sliding
Bob,
swords again?
did I get you?
No, I'm quite all right. I'm perfectly fine. I'm right in front of you.
Bob's out of the box? What's happening? Uh-oh.
Ryan, you didn't lock the box?
I thought you were supposed to lock the box.
It's your house.
You lock it up.
I'm in Indiana.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
I can't be contained in a box.
That sounds like a very specific thing that Bob would say.
It is. That couldn't possibly be pre-scripted.
Bob,
I'm answering you directly. It's Labor Day. Hold on, let me look at it's the 6th. It's Monday, September 6th, 8:25 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh my gosh, it is so good to hear your voice. This is Bob Schmidt. Bob is the big voice of Gaming Morning Show. Look right there, our special mystery guest is Bob. Woo! We did
Thanks for having me.
Bob, we decided we have to do it this way because, well, it's our anniversary special, so something has to go awry. So you're only going to see me on screen, but you can see everybody else there. We're going to do a radio version of 5 Questions GMS, which will be super exciting. Bob, for those who don't know you, you are an absolute gem to the show. Everybody loves you. I mean, our chat is already going crazy right now, being like, wow, big fan, Bob, big fan. You know, I don't know how we crammed all that radio equipment into your box, but we are so happy you're here. Give me an idea of when you knew that your voice sounded so good.
Truthfully, it was just, I just started voicing stuff because I was a production guy, and anybody who is, producing commercials and promos and stuff all the time, I was working with people who lived on the East Coast, so I live on the West Coast, and there'd be a 3-hour time difference, and they'd be off golfing or something when, needs would come in or commercial copy would come in, and they'd say, hey, can you voice this in the meantime? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it helps me because if I screw something up, or if it's like a take that I don't like, then I can just revoice it. Whereas like if you're working with contractors, I mean, you guys, if I screw something up that you sent me, then you've got to resend it and be like, oh, this is, and everybody always like, massages your ego. They're like, oh, that was good. It wasn't quite what we wanted, but could you like give another take to this? Where it's like when you're producing your own stuff, you can change lines or adjust for time. So it kind of just was a time management thing. And then eventually, once your stuff's out there, other jobs came and things like that. So, but it wasn't like a concerted thing. I was always in radio. It just, the voiceover stuff just grew over time.
Austin literally wrote in our chat, this is the best day of my life. Are you okay, Austin?
No. So exciting. I was very surprised.
Austin, I thought we told you what was happening today.
You didn't tell me.
It's on one of our schedules in the behind the scenes stuff.
It's fine.
Oh.
No, Bob, do you read things do you read things anyone in
also
radio
in the
sends you?
rundown.
Like, I mean, that's important stuff. you know?
Sometimes. I don't. A lot of times I don't read them in advance, and then I find out in the moment though, so I can understand.
I guess I didn't
where
read
she's
that
coming.
part. I just skipped it.
It's all right. We'll figure it out, Austin. We've only been doing the show for a year, so we have some time.
I'm very happy.
All right. Seriously though, there's a reason you're on the show today, and before we get into 5 questions, thank you so much for investing
thanks for having
time.
me.
Yeah, well, investing time in a gaming morning show. Oh, it means a lot to us. Everyone loves you. So this is gonna be a whole lot of fun. Let's play 5 questions GMS with the one, the only, Bob Schmidt. Which yes, it's that Bob on Gaming Morning Show today. All right. The way this works is we ask you questions, and we have a fantastic person who helps us out with this.
One.
It's that person. Which this is gonna kind of
Bobception.
yeah, this is gonna get kind of freaky over the course of how things work.
Very meta.
It is. We asked you, Bob, something that you seem to know a lot about that maybe others seemingly don't, and you said the NBA with kind of a question mark there. Now, it's worth mentioning, you host a podcast about the Cleveland Cavaliers, which we'll talk about at the end of this. Because of that, we're going to ask you a Cavs question. Which player was nicknamed, and I love this one, the Prince of Midair? Was it Campy Russell,
Prince of-
Mark Price, or World Be Free? The Prince of Midair.
Well, we can eliminate Mark Price. It definitely was not Mark Price. It could. I'm gonna guess that it was. I'm gonna go with World Be Free just because he had 1,000 nicknames seemingly. So
It was one of the best names, too.
Campy Russell was before my time.
You are absolutely correct.
Yes.
I keep looking over where Bob's
That would
box
have been
is. I'm
tough.
super
That would have been
confused.
rough coming out of the gate and getting the first one wrong.
No, you are absolutely correct. World Be Free was one of the NBA's original, quote, flashy stars, according to usefultrivia.com.
That was his name.
Yep. Known for his rainbow jump shots, he became known as the Prince of Midair. I don't know why.
I figured it was probably. I knew he was like a flashy scorer, but that was kind of before my time. There are some interesting YouTube videos of them talking about how, like, I forget the guy's name, but they just did like a 4-part series where they're basically like full-on documentaries about how the Cavs descended into the terrible state they were in before LeBron James came to town, and they talk about how in the late 70s, early 80s, how they just traded everyone on their roster for anything, all their picks for all these like older stars, and it just spiraled into rule changes and people having to give them compensatory picks for being terrible. It was World Be Free was part of the subject matter of that, but that was before I remember.
So if I was a basketball player back in the 70s, I could have played for the Cavaliers.
Funny enough, they could have had Karl Malone, Charles Barkley. They had Bill Laimbeer. Those were all picks that they traded away. The Worthy pick that ended up with the Lakers, like those were all picks that they could have used to draft those players. But they traded them well before those picks happened. So
And Bob's not upset about it to this day.
it worked out. It worked out. Things went so poorly that they hired. Who said they were in Indiana?
That's me, Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, in the mid 80s, they hired a GM from the Pacers who was working, Wayne Embry, who was working at the time for the Pacers. And in that draft that they got, they turned their whole team around. They got Brad Daugherty, they got Ron Harper, and they got Mark Price. In that draft, the guy that they had just hired was still employed by the Pacers. So the Pacers allowed him to work for both teams in the draft. And he made the Cavs picks. And then he was like, okay, guys, I'm checking out. The Pacers picks are coming up. I'll see you guys after the draft. And during that window, apparently the Pacers wanted Mark Price.
Oh, no.
But while they were trying to acquire him, the Cavs swooped in behind the scenes and ended up trading with the Mavericks for him. And the Pacers, I guess, were real angry at Wayne Embry because they felt like he kind of screwed him on the way out. But the fact they let him run 2 teams drafts is kind of crazy if you think about that in today's context. They'd be like,
Such an
yeah, we'll
Indiana
let you do. Yeah.
2.
But, they're better than the Cavs now. Oh, 2. Should I be doing these live? 2.
Wait, can you
second
do?
question.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, can you actually say two the way you say two? in the thing.
Two.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
There you go.
Pretty close.
We asked you where you have not traveled that you would love to go to, and you said Southeast Asia. So we got on the Google and we typed in Southeast Asia and found out that there are more than 45 million registered motorbikes in Vietnam. So here's a motorcycle question.
Okay.
According to Guinness, what is the greatest distance traveled on a motorcycle in 24 hours by an individual? 1,214 miles, 2,116.5 miles, or 3,421.3 miles?
Geez. So I'm just gonna split the middle. We're doing no math here. I'm not even thinking about this, but I'm gonna go with the 2001.
Carry the one.
I don't know if
You
that's possible.
are a genius.
Wow.
Okay, that's great. That worked out.
I was thinking of how I was gonna work that into the Proclaimer song to kind of give a hint, but I don't even have to. That's pretty good. Wow. Okay. So, as many of you know,
3.
and Bob, you live in Box and Ryan's garage. Sure, very happily you enjoy it there, even when the sword test happens. So tell us, how nice is the cardboard box in Ryan's garage? Give us a little vocal tour of it. What does it look like in there?
It's very spacious, as you can see. We put up decorations along the inside of the box area. There's a phone in here, apparently.
A couple of phones.
Yeah.
It's not
Like
hooked up to
another
anything,
computer.
but there's a phone.
They only dial out to Ryan's cell phone.
It's the only source of light in Bob's box. Actually, that's a very powerful light on that screen.
It is. It's spacious. It's nice. All kinds of good hosts.
All right. Well, judges.
Ding.
Okay. I guess that's a yes.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There we go. Okay. You're 3 for 3. I guess. I don't know what's happening.
4.
So one of my favorite things that you say, one of the first things that I really remember of GMS was put it on a pancake. You say this a lot. So tell us about your perfect pancake stack.
I like, there's a place here that has a pancake that has, like, bacon cooked into it. I like that one. And I also like peanut butter pancakes. I'm a big peanut butter fan.
It's not
So
bad.
I don't know if I would mix those two, but either one of those would be like a solid option for me.
Okay.
Peanut butter
I'm hungry.
bacon pancakes.
Correct.
That sounds
Probably
bad.
wouldn't be bad.
No.
No.
What if you had a plate
like-
with a peanut butter one and a plate with a bacon one? You just like not together.
Yeah.
Well, but if you're
I
gonna
eat
them
sections
together-
anyway. I don't generally blend everything. It's like, okay, I eat the meat first and then like whatever the side dish is.
You're a sectional
like
eater.
that.
Gotcha.
A sectional
Yeah,
eater.
Let's be organized.
Do you like rank the food on the plate and you're like, well, I'm not excited about the green beans. I'll need them first.
Yeah.
And then the
I
mashed
do.
potatoes, then the steak. Okay.
I definitely would lean towards my favorite stuff, but then there is like an expectation to finish stuff if you're not the one who prepared it. It's like I can't act like I don't like this one part, or that's I'm gonna be cooking for myself all the time.
Well, you get it out of the way first, right?
Yeah.
Kate's trying to disrupt things in chat. Just remember, Bob not only got that question right, it's 4 for 4, but Bob is also.
I am your pancake expert.
All right, number 5. We gotta
5.
kill the background music here because this one's very important. Okay, you are the voice of Bob, so we're going to ask you to pick one of our voices, like the TV show The Voice. Perhaps you have heard of it, right? You would be turned around
This is the voice.
if we had it set up, and you would not be able to see us. Well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to just ask you to close your eyes, okay? And you need to
Okay.
pick
My
one
eyes are
of
closed.
us. We're going to read a voice line for you, okay? And you'd have to pick one of us for your team. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. You have to
Did
pick
not
one of the
approve this.
4.
I can't see anything.
I didn't ask you to close your eyes.
Oh,
I asked
oh, I
Bob
thought we
to
all had
close
to do it.
his eyes.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Here's
All right.
voice number 1.
Hold on, let me read it. I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
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 I'd like to reiterate, you have to pick one of those.
I have to pick who my preferred one is.
Yep. Who's going to be on your team as judge of the Nutella
God.
erotic voice, which is a new show coming to Peacock.
Okay, I think I'm going with you, Ryan.
Oh, rigged.
How'd you know it was me? Well, I mean, come on now.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
That's right. Flattery will get you
Yes.
far. That's 5. That's 6. 6 over 5, if I'm doing my math
for
correct.
5.
Yeah, sure.
I do feel as if that was rigged though.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
What is the weirdest voice line you've received from us so far? It has to be that one, right?
Yeah, that one's got to be up there. I'd have to look back at all the copy you sent me, but that's definitely more random stuff coming from you than the people who just want me to say tonight at 11. It's not good.
I got a good one. Will you say bearing her bosoms?
Okay. Bearing her bosoms.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bob. Oh,
I'm not.
it was a
Sorry.
good run. It was a good run we had. When you don't hear
We're gonna have
Bob's
to build a
voice
bigger
tomorrow.
box.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
my
Yeah, you
God.
get an upgraded box now.
Oh, I have a quick question.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Can I
7
ask it?
questions.
It's nothing to do with bosoms. Nothing to do with bosoms. Okay, so we are gonna build you a house later on Sims. Is there anything in particular you'd like in the house?
Kitchen, I guess. I don't know. What are my options? I haven't played Sims, so
Anything.
I
I
don't know.
mean,
what,
like,
cool
if you
things-
want like
in a house.
a guitar or a flower bed,
Guitar.
not like a kitchen.
I mean, I feel like the priority should be kitchen over flower bed, but fine, I'll take a flower bed.
You can have a kitchen too.
Nope, no kitchen in
All
this
right.
box. You heard Bob.
So
Bob
just
said
to be clear, I'm getting a kitchen, right?
You're
It's
getting
not-
a
I don't have
kitchen.
to not
Oh,
a
wait, here.
either or.
Here's a better question. What's your favorite color?
Well, probably green. I
Okay.
like green.
Thank you.
You were here for the first ever 10 questions. GMS. I think Bob has some work to do. We'll let you go. Thank you so much for being
10 out of 5.
here, Bob. Of
Thank
course,
you guys for having me.
you
I
can follow-
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you, Bob.
follow
Thank you
Bob
very
for
much.
the Fro podcast.
All right, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, guys.
That was a lot of fun.
Amazing.
Austin, Bob has lived in a box for a year with no kitchen. Just get the man a kitchen.
Get him whatever he
Response-
wants. He can have whatever he wants. Okay.
That was a lot of questions.
My face hurts.
My face hurts.
I told Bob that would take 7 minutes.
Yes.
Took
Have
20.
you done
Close.
anything ever that lasts 7 minutes? Don't answer that.
You made him say bosoms.
What?
Yeah, you did.
You made him say bosoms.
I didn't make him do anything. He wanted to.
Oh,
Did Bob?
wow.
He did
That's
it.
Very forceful.
I only asked once.
Well, that's Bob Schmidt. Believe it or not,
Great.
Bob is a voice actor who's won awards, and we asked Bob to do that.
Award-winning.
Voice actor.
Never mind.
Bosom buddy.
I mean, this is Bob's bio. From serving as the voice of entire brands. Yep. To narration to commercial voiceover. And we asked Bob to say bosoms.
Why aren't we on his resume?
We're one of those entire brands. There you go. But in all seriousness, follow Fear the Fro Pod. Fear the Fro Pod, because as you can tell, Bob is a huge Cavaliers fan, and it's a Cavs and NBA podcast from the voice of Fox Sports Radio and lifelong Cavs fan. Bob
That's
Schmidt.
basketball.
That was fun.
You're